Good morning, DJ Purpose. Good morning, Silver Sword Mom. Good morning, Misty Blue. Good morning, Sea Love. Good morning, Bridget in the DMV. There we go. How's everyone this morning? Happy Monday. And we are back on track with our dates along with the upload of the video for the day. So we're on day 6. No more split ups. We made it up over the weekend, and I want to say thank you to those of you who got up early and were able to come in, greet one another in the chat, and spread love around as we get this day started. Welcome to Mindful Moments Meditation. I'm DJ Classics. This is the year reset for transformation. This collaboration is with blackandfit.com, and today's topic is face fear. Our focus statement for today is: today I will face the fear that holds me back from the blessings I deserve. I've been in quite the conversation over the last few weeks with a friend who is trying to make a leap of faith. And I listened and I kept hearing a bit of trepidation come up every time we talked about what was in front. And I wonder what it is that holds us back. So I started thinking for myself, what took me so long to make this leap of faith from one platform to another? And it goes back to what I've said before. Sometimes we just get comfortable, and the safety of just staying the same is more of a lure than the change. But what we are not seeing so often is that the change is still happening because time will not stop. And just a little at a time, a day at a time, not making a shift as you know you should, is stopping the forward moving progress that you could have if you would just stand up against the negativity that holds you back. And we've talked about that, I think, in one of the Deepanay Good Morning, in one of the videos. We've talked a little bit about how if you lay down and don't get up to do the next thing, that's your negative. But when you stand up, it makes a positive. And what I didn't know when I took the leap of faith last week is that we would surpass what in my mind made me think would be best. And it was so far beyond my thought process that about halfway through the week, I started making a goal of 200 subscribers. And before the end of the weekend, thanks to some help from a lot of the DJ family over on the other side, we made it to 203 subscribers here on YouTube. And it just delighted me to see that people cared enough to take the time to come over and subscribe. And so many of you, you didn't just subscribe, you went all out. You comment on the video, you like the video itself, and there are all these other analytical measures that exist in this space. You watch the whole video. Some of you've watched it twice, which is a big help. And you responded very well to the shortening of what the video was. And now we have a short and we have an extended lesson. And it's what I really always wanted, a way for people to get it kind of quick. Morning, Miss V. And a way for people to absorb it in a deeper, more meaningful way with a lesson attached to it. So I want to say thank you to everybody out there, each and every one of you that are showing up for the live, because that definitely gives me a little bit more encouragement to keep going. Kim Blue, good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, Avery. And that excitement transfers from me to anyone that is watching. You really can follow your dream. You really can watch windows and doors begin to open in spaces where you did not think it was possible. And sometimes it's just a little wink or a little glimmer of hope that you get along the way that keeps you moving. So let's step into what we have for today, so we don't run out of time, because I know I get to talking and I want to make sure you get every part that you deserve from this today. We'll start with our affirmations. I choose to live in peace. I do my job as good as anyone and better than most. I relieve myself of any worry. Being a positive thinker is an important part of who I am. I work with integrity and passion. I love using my time and talents to help others. Everyone is meant to change over time. I am loved by many. I accept my quirks because they make me unique. I am a beautiful, glorious, unfinished work of art. And here's our meditation fact for today. Breathing is something so natural that we barely think about it. In fact, you breathe about 20,000 times a day without conscious thought. You might wonder how something as simple as taking a deep breath can do anything for your fear and worry. Yet the breath has powerfully calming effects on your brain and the rest of your nervous system. I grabbed this excerpt from the Harvard Medical School website. Let's step into our meditation today. The world awaits. What's next for you as you take this leap of faith and face fear? It's time for Mindful Moments Meditation with DJ Classics. Welcome. This is the year. Reset for transformation. Welcome back to This is the Year. We are well on our way to resetting our lives for transformation through meditation. Today, we will explore a topic that can be a challenge: facing fear. When we make time to meditate each day, we embark on a journey to a calmer, less reactive, and less fearful mind. In calming the mind with meditation, we not only have the potential to lessen our fears regularly, but we increase the chances of conquering them over time. Your commitment to your meditation practice and your increasing application of patience with yourself will allow you, in very small portions at a time, to begin to understand and unravel your perceived fear to the extent that it no longer has a hold over you. You will begin to feel less afraid, and it will be noticeably easier for you to access your true potential in those situations where you may feel challenged. Together, we can face our fears today as we take some time to meditate. Start by finding a comfortable space to relax yourself, where you will be free from interruptions for the next few minutes or so. Let's begin with a calming, breathing exercise. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and slowly breathe out. Breathe in one more time and breathe out. Now, let's step into meditation. Meditation as a practice invites you to observe and focus on the present. Most of our fears stem from negative experiences of the past that we then use to forecast storms into our future. This habit builds worry or anxiety within about what could potentially go wrong in a situation that hasn't even happened yet. When we use the present moment in our right now meditation experience, we are instead given a chance to release the past and leave it behind us. This then allows us to place our focus on the use of specific tools that encourage us to build more positive possibilities with an option for successful outcomes as we look into our future. Instead of predicting a future filled with the worst that could happen deep down in our subconscious, we can instead look at the same moment and be able to predict aspects of beauty, joyful events, kinder intentions, blissful surprise, and a vision of wonder and miraculous solutions to challenges that usually evoke feelings of fear. Whenever you feel the discomfort of anxiety when you are facing fear, instead try turning those feelings into joyful anticipation of the greatest outcome you can imagine. As we prepare to meditate together, take a moment to find a place to lie down or sit comfortably. Close your eyes and quietly listen to our focus statement for today. Today, I will face the fear that holds me back from the blessings I deserve. If your thoughts stray at any time during our time of silence, please bring them back to the focus statement of our meditation. You may continue your deep breathing at a pace that is comfortable for you. Our moment of silence together will start with and end by the sound of a soft bell. Today, I will face the fear that holds me back from the blessings I deserve. Welcome back. Take a deep breath in and slowly release your breath. You may open your eyes when ready, slowly returning to the present. As you go throughout the rest of your day, keep today's focus statement with you. Today, I will face the fear that holds me back from the blessings I deserve. Namaste. Thank you so much for being a part of our presentation today. If you haven't done so already, help us grow by hitting the subscribe button, liking all of the videos, and take time to send our links to a friend. Monday through Friday, you can catch the live presentation right here, 6:30 a.m. EST, and be a part of a chat with friends from all over the world. Also, check out a variety of exercise routines with blackandfit.com. The healthy mind and body are great companions. See you next time. What a great time we had there together. Face your fear. What are you afraid of? What's stopping you from making the next move? Welcome, Elise. Welcome, Sight Giver. Welcome, Miss Fee. I hope I'm getting that right. Welcome, Miss Positive K, also known as Miss JUK. Welcome to Music Is. Glad to have you all with us today. And I love getting to see you every day. I think one of my biggest challenges before making this leap is that no one would come over to play. And I didn't want to lose what we had, but I knew that we needed to expand our space. So I'm so grateful to see each of you. And I know that these videos stay on and on, but I want to make a record of the support to try to encourage someone else when it's time to face your fear. You don't know who is going to be there, who's going to show up, who God's going to send when the time comes. I trust my source and and higher power. And I know that each day, as I have made this journey over the last week, that things have gotten just a little bit better each day. So I thank you for the subscribing. I thank you for sharing it on your socials or sending the link to someone by text. I thank you for all of the likes of the different videos that have been aired, and they're doubled. So now there are 12 videos for this series, not to mention our videos from Proverbs and our sleep meditation. And there's just so many new ideas brimming in my mind. Once I faced the fear of what I could lose, I was able to see beyond that and get a glimpse of what I would gain. And what I gained has stretched further than I ever imagined. And I thank you for being a part of that, because without you, I don't know that I would have felt as safe to take this leap and spread the dynamic of our community with this greater audience. So I thank each and every one of you for your support. Let's take a look at our questions for today. Journals, I'm still waiting on the link. Once it gets here, you'll have these pages to use to write down your focus statement, your song of the day, your meditation notes, your positive affirmations. You can use the ones we are using here, or you can pick something different that meets your need for the day. I know, I'm waiting, Bridget. And don't forget to jot down your gratitude moments as well. And then you'll have space to answer these 3 questions. How can you anticipate the positive outcome of a challenging situation? Take a moment and jot down your answer. Question 2. Briefly write about the last 3 times you can recall feeling brave. Our last question. What fear confronts you repeatedly in the present? What fear confronts you repeatedly in the present? And now that you've written the answer to that question, I hope you will now write down things you can do to face the fear, having had the opportunity to share. We anticipate the possibility of something going wrong quite often, and we don't have to lean that way if we have the option to lean the other way and anticipate with joy and positivity what could go right. So I thank you for joining us today, and I hope that these questions that we're sharing open up a little something inside. We used to do this before, but I want to shout out DJ Purpose for reminding me to allow for time in this space for us to be able to answer them. It's one thing to look at it. It's another thing to make the time to answer. So I hope it makes a difference in your life today and sends you a different, new, exciting, positive, happy direction in the day. Namaste. Today, I will face the fear that holds me back from the blessings I deserve. Have a great day, everyone.